Being depressed can often be mistaken for just being lazy or attention-seeking. This video is not intended to treat or diagnose depression or any health issue or concern. If you feel you are depressed, it is encouraged to seek help from a qualified medical or mental health professional. It is normal to have those days where we'd rather stay in bed and do nothing at all. For all intents and purposes, it's normal to just want to be lazy and unconcerned about your obligations in life in general. Days when we were sluggish, unmotivated, and uninspired are nothing new. For a brief moment, those feelings are perfectly normal. The reality is that we live in a competitive world, obsessed with achieving success and wealth. We feel guilty for not being productive with our time. Your mental and emotional well-being will deteriorate if you work yourself to the point of exhaustion, while also dealing with chronic stress. What if your sluggishness isn't just the result of a drained body and brain? What if it is more than that? There is a difference between being lazy and being depressed. Here are a few signs that you're not just being lazy. You aren't able to just snap out of it. Making a to-do list, listening to motivational podcasts, or setting attainable goals can help you snap yourself out of a state of assumptive laziness when you've been working too hard or for too long. With depression, it is not a choice, and it is not something you can just shake off or get over. If you're suffering from depression, you'll need help from a professional, and may be necessary to take medication. You're not able to put on a happy face, no matter how hard you try. Do you frequently experience feelings of loneliness, sadness, or hopelessness that you can't put your finger on? Do you frequently find yourself exhausted and drained of energy? Whatever the cause of your depression, you may find that nothing you do seems to lift your spirits or improve your mood. There are many factors that can lead to procrastination, which is a common condition of laziness. According to some, a lack of self-esteem and a lack of positive feedback from others can lead to laziness. Lack of self-control, discipline, or interest could also be to blame. Then, what about the issue of depression? Depression can be brought on by a number of different things. And the reality is that psychologists are not 100% certain what brings on depression. One thing we do know is that it isn't usually set off by a single occurrence, as previously thought. Depression is not always a result of a clear-cut issue, which is why people often say they don't know why they are depressed. Depression may be the reason why laziness isn't an option, and why you suddenly feel low, disheartened, and unmotivated. As a final point, depression is different from laziness in that it can't be changed, whereas laziness can. A lack of energy or motivation can be alleviated by taking action. Rest, brainstorming, seeking inspiration, can all help you get out of a rut. In the case of depression, however, things are more complicated. Depression is not like being in a funk that you can just snap out of. You don't get to choose whether or not you want to be depressed. If you found this video helpful, and can relate to symptoms of depression, or think you might be depressed, see a mental health professional. There is no shame in getting help. If you made it this far, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. Here is to your wellness and well-being.